Ćao svima, dobrodošli u još jedan retro četvrtak, iako se meni čini da smo mi isto ovako počeli prošlu epizodu. Nisam više siguran, ne znam kako se sejvuje ovdje, razumeš? Ja ne znam kako funkcionišu sejvovi u ovoj igrici. Otud... Ma dobre, pa bili smo ovdje. Bili? Da. Jeste, ovo smo prošli, sad ćemo da vidimo, mislim, nevjerovatno ću se setiti sve u svemu. Dobar dan, dobri ljudi, dobrodošli na kanal Arene e-sportu, još jedan retro četvrtak sa mnom i mojim najluđim igricama ikada. Moje ime je Popović Milan, poznati kao Migzi, a mi smo danas u Los Angelesu sa igricom LA Noire. I nema dalje. Okej. Dobro, kako se ti zoveš, ljubite, brate? Daj da vidimo šta imamo ovdje. Jacobs Henry. Dobro, ajmo da pretražimo mi šta se pretražiti može. Dobro. Nešto piše, brate. Šta piše? Thanks for the offer. Dobro, gde si otišao s tom olovkom, brate?
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Ovo je jedan dokaz, da? Dobro. Ovo verovatno nema veze sa vezom, ne znam, ali kao, eto, nothing significant, ali, eto, to se nalazi baš, nebitno. Na sred poda bejsbolka, brate, da li ima neke veze sa nečim? Nema nikakve. Jeste i budem. Hristos posrednje nas. Cipelice, malenice. Uj, beše ima nešto na ovom slučaju sa cipelama.
Size 11s.
Size 11s. Da li ima ovdje još nešto? Zavise se pomeraju samo dok ja hodam, brate, povećavaju se, smanjuju se. Top priča, brate. Okej, ajmo da ispitamo čoveka, jer ispred ako izađemo, presetu tok. Ajde. Movements of victim.
Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look,
Nemoj da me lažeš, druže, šta beše ovo, you know dok lažeš me. Aha. Gde je ona bila ako se, znači, laže?
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Šta smo rekli, upaljač, jel tako?
We know she went to the bomb club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He You called me last night. I said no.
Vidiš kako možemo da komuniciramo, brate. I evo, sigurno ako igrica imalo napravljena realno, sljedeće pitanje, znači posle ovakvog izjadanja, sljedeće pitanje mora bude istina, ajde da vidimo.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Ajde da kažemo da je istina.
You last saw your wife alive.
Look, sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Oko 9 si otišao. Dobro, a reci mi ti motiv neki.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Aj, druže, s tim očima, ono, najjača. Šta je bilo ovo što smo mi našli kad smo osenčili papir?
So you had someone else.
To nema veze, jeli? Ta struja nije opasna, to samo pecne, znate. Šta smo rekli? Death threat.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her.
Da, brate, vidiš kako sve to dođe na svoje, razumeš? Sve dođe na svoje, nemoj da me lažeš.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Op. Aj, pa bilo je ovo. Bilo je ovo pa me prebio na početku, brate. Aha. Druže, moj druže, ti si napao policajca, brate. Uniformisano lice. Mislim, izvini, nisam uniformisan, ali sam lice, razumeš? I šta ćemo sad ti radimo? I šta ćemo sada da ti radimo? Zovemo, brate, dispatch centar.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Verovatno idemo u Central Police Station da možemo da ispitujemo dalje ispitanike i dođemo do konačnog zaključka.
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death is blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Šta? Sex friend. Druže, šta sam ja sad pročito, brate, kad nisam ispratio lepo sve.
Boy 8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks.
Ok, izgleda da pravo tamo idemo.
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it, we're coming in.
Got it, we coming in. Jedan pirke je morao biti uhapšen. Moj ti, vrate. Teraj ga odavde, ne mogu da ga gledam više, vrate. Mendez apartment ili Central Police Station? Realno Central Police Station, ajmo polako.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is...
Samo polako sa vožnjom, braćo, molim vas.
Women love me.
Ovde nema crveno, nema zeleno, nema prednosti, nema zakona. Samo, nemam ja ni, pa vidiš, zanimljiva stvar je što ja u ovoj igrici ne zarađujem pare, a u momentu kada treba da mi se naplati sve ono što sam polupao po gradu, oni meni skinu novac. Odakle novac? If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle. Prate, kaže, keep LA safe, drive safely. Kaže, lepo, plakata, vrat.
Slow and steady, come on.
Ajde, vrate, razlupao sam klupu jednu, pa nemoj plačete ljudi, vrate. I evo sad, vrate, jeste vidjeli ljudi da je htjela mi se baci pod auto? Svi da je htjela mi se... Razumeš, cibona pod auto, vrate, pa nemojte. Mi sada treba da ispitamo...
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
Čuti, bre.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think it's the right kind of person.
To što vi pričate nije istina. Znači, nije istina. Odlučio sam maksimalno da se posvetim slučajima i to nije istina, bre.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob and the public will see it. Run along now, folks. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Pogledaj ti, brate, brkatog ovog ludog.
Good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me.
Ide loženje.
You understand?
Ide loženje, znači nema da me lažeš, brate. A znam da ćeš da me lažeš, druže. Prvo pitanje. Kako si došao do oružja?
For work, Jacob.
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools.
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
Ajde, druže, pomeri se ono sve i da ne znam o čemu pričaš, naći ćemo sad.
Dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on, try to deny it.
Iskreno nisam očekivao ovakav način razgovora.
I at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
Šta? Brate moj!
The bar owner, Paul, gave you up.
Brate, vlasnik kluba kaže da je zvao, brate, razumeš, a da ti nisi bio tu, brate.
If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator. Famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird.
Koliko je ovo nezadovoljan muškarac, vrate, nezadovoljan muškarac, ozbiljan problem, ajki mi moj, preozbiljan problem.
I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
Dobro.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does text mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What does text means?
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Ma dobre, hoćemo da priznaš, brate, jer ako ti priznaš...
There are two types of marriages.
Ok, dve vrste braka postoje.
Where the
Gde sve cvetaju ruže, gde je tu jednakost, gde je ovo, gde je ono, a drugi je, da čujemo...
the other. Where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me.
Ali to nije do braka, gde ti uzmeš i staviš, brate, ili osobu to je, brate, do pojedinca, razumeš?
I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Šta zanimljivo ti ovo pitanje bilo?
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
Nego kako je bilo?
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
Nego kako je bilo, brate? Ja ne znam šta da kliknem ovdje.
Looks like I made a mistake.
Ok, ne znam.
Jacob, I think she pushed you around and slapped you about. You got to like it. Big guy like you, you're a fucking pushover.
Čak ne znam ni šta da mu kažem za ovo.
Fuck you. I did my best to make it work.
I posljednje pitanje ovdje. Nakit, brate.
Break into your wife's house.
Nakit moje majke si uzela. Da me voliš, ti si se pretvarala. A vrati moje majke, nakit. Dobro. Nisam ispratio. Dobro, ima ključ, brate, nije obio, to ima smisla.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years and I never knew that. In that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob.
To je to. 3 od 4.
It's bad for you.
Kako nam je išlo ranije, sad je super, brate.
Phelps.
Quando domes tu café.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Jedanesti level, one intuition point. It's a one intuition point.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Dobro, da li smo dobili neke nove lokacije ovdje da pogledamo? Mendez apartment, set as destination. Ali ovoga puta ti voziš, mili
You're
moji.
behind the wheel. Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlighted as a werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
So that's why you never sober up. Ok. Idemo do Martinezove gajbe da vidimo šta ćemo tamo naći od ovih, kako se zove, dokaza i kako će nam teći istraga. Mendez's apartment 1108, ja i kolega stigli. Tačnije, kolega i ja stigli, ja se izvinjavam da me neka profesorka slučajno ne gleda. Mendez, broj 16. Kaže, četvrti sprat je 16. Ajmo.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Lift, jel ima? Nema. Ajde sa mnom, ljubite brat, moramo da trčimo. Sprat broj 1. Sprat broj 2. Oni, brate, i prizemlje računaju kao prvi sprat. Ne može, brate, Amerikanci, stvar. Op, 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 op. Ovdje na stolu. Ništa što bi nas interesovalo. Ovdje na stolu ključ od gajbe, ne? Stvarno nam ne treba ovo. Kako se ja spojio priču odmah celu, bret. Šta si čučnuo tu, kolega? Šta radiš, brate? Beži, brate, šta me smaraš? Ok, ne idemo dalje u hodnik, ostajemo ovdje da proverimo. Ništa od ovoga mi vjerovatno ne treba, ali ajde da pogledamo. Čaj ne. Ovo ovdje isto ne. Ima ta neka posebna muzika, brate. Okej. Ajmo u hodnik. U hodniku ćemo vidjeti... Ne, a? Ova vrata ne možemo da otvorimo. Ovdje ne možemo da nađemo ništa, što znači da nam je ostala još ova soba. Cipela, cipela, bitna stvar za ovaj slučaj. Cipela, tražimo broj 8. Cipela je broj 8. Okej. Size of the shoes. Pištolj, brati.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Stvarno ništa kao, a? Šokiran sam, brate. Šta je prvo ovo? Crveni ruž.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Okej, bre, ljudi, ovo je krvava kutija, mislim, ne znam šta treba još da tražimo ovdje, brate.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Daj da proverimo krv odmah, brate. Dobro.
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
To je to, znači, gospodin Alonso Martinez je poprilično osumnjičen, jel da?
LAPD, you're under arrest. Do not lose that son of a bitch.
A ne, ti će ga izgubiš, brate. Ma samo polako ti kroz taj prozor, brate. Iz kog razloga ne mogu da izvedim pištolj, ja, brate, sada da uperim u njega samo, razumeš? Alonso, moj Alonso!
Get in and drive.
Dobro, ajmo polako.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Ja sad njega treba udarim, jel da? LAPD are sworn to protect the citizen, bla bla bla, ajde mrš bre. Skaču mi ljudi, brate, pod auto, razumeš, ono, od kad sam upalio prvi put igricu, svaki put mi igricu upozorava, ne bi trebali neko, ne.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Ne mogu da ga dohvatim, nema me smaraš, brate. Pogodi ga u gumu ti, brate, što pucaš.
Wish me luck.
Izlazi.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
S kim pričaš, bre, druže, evo ga auto tamo, kome si ti obraćaš, brate?
Give it up.
Sad si izvadio pištolj, a? Moj ti. Ne bi trebalo više da ima nekog ispitivanja ovdje, zar ne?
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Slučaj rešen. Jel da?
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian.
It seems.
Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people.
Mi izlazi neka potkožna kako će da me izmaltretira ovih dana. Tu, tačno. Tu. Everybody wants to be a cat. Because the cat's the only cat. Who knows where is it? Koliko je ovo? Daj, ništa nema damage-a. Kakav damage, brate? Top smo prošli. Top. Nać. Everybody wants to be a cat. Da vidimo sad ovdje kakav je ovo kabare show performance mlađane. Rekao bih možda čak meleskinje. Razvijanje ovakve umetnosti je počelo u ovo neko vreme u Americi, a pogledajte vi mene kako zaljubljeno gledam u pevačicu. The Golden Butterfly. The Butterfly second homicide desk mission. Clue, mission. Case. Dobro. Šta je sad ovo?
Galloway. Got it, Skipper.
Ej, evo ga Skipper moj brat.
Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, colleague boy.
Newspaper face on.
I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset
Ajmo.
Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard, here we come. Gde si, brkati? Pomeri se. Dobar dan, dobar dan.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
That's the guy from the papers, brate, prepoznaju me u stanici. Najzad me prepoznaju moji kolegi u stanici, brate, to sam ja, to je onaj lik što je izašao u novinama. To je onaj lik što je rešio slučaj, brate, Cola King. California. Zamisli ove billboarde američke, brate. U to vreme stvarno, ono, popizditi se, brate.
Did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead
Svi se pomerite, bre. Pomeri se.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you.
I neće da se pomere svira, me razumeš? Neće, brate.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
Ovo je iznad, brate. I sad opet desno. Pomeri se. Crime scene, 10:52 Sunset Boulevard, vidi ga predstavnik policijske stanice Los Angelesa, kako on daje tu, razumeš, hoće da da bre, jao, ima termin za to, brate, preskonferenciju, hoće da da preskonferenciju nakon što se autopsija završi. Prestanite da odgovarate na ova pitanja, molim vas.
Boys, be sensible. We had the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas...
Pogledaj kakva je američka propaganda. Mi imamo najbolju policiju na svetu i nema razloga da brinete i ne može neki ubica toliko da napada koliko mi možemo da otkrivamo, rekao je načelnik američke Los Angeleske policije. Brate, kako je ovo dobra priča.
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
This is awful. Just awful.
Dobro.
Detective,
I was first on scene.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on.
Ti si bio prvi ovdje.
So what's going on over there?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
It's under the pepper tree. U torbici, da li možemo naći nešto u torbici?
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
Back in a second.
Daj bre, uzmi lovo, brate.
Robbery. Why not take the money?
Zanimljivo.
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994. Victim a white female Jane Doe on Hill Street.
Šta je C? Aha, to je C. Ovo je A, a gdje je B? A gdje ga je B, brate? Evo ga B.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Thanks very much for your help. Sure was.
Ovo je, brate, bukvalno skoro pa isto ko malo pre, a? Jeli? Isto, brate, otisci, isto gola, žrtva i sve isto, brate. Jel ima pisanja ovde? Nema pisanja, ali je neko izgažen ovde, dobro, brate.
Looks like she was tied up. It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Zanimljiv predlog, znači nije bila vezana, nego je možda... Dobro. Ajmo desnu ruku.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger. Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Znači i prsten je, brate, neko strgao. Evo ih otisci, brate, cipela, stvarno. Stani, bre, spusti tu ruku, brate, glava mi treba, glava. Molim te, brate, šta je s tebe, brate? Si lud?
Look at your mark, it's very distinctive.
To ti pričam.
Comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Dobro. To je to, šta pa, nema šta dalje ovdje.
Detective, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What did I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Dobro. I šta sad radimo?
Very kind to animals, so please.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Nećemo se vozimo u ovome, stvarno, brate. Ovo je dobar auto. Viš 10 od 25. A mi smo došli ovim automobilom, jel da?
This is awful. Just awful. Why don't you get any closer?
Treba ulazim u sve automobile i da izlazim iz svih automobila.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out then.
Deirdre Mahler has suffered enough. More than enough.
Kuda bre da izađem ja odavde? Kuda sam se popeo? Popao me kompjuter.
Yeah, great. She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey.
Don't make any insinuations on my wife.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eyes don't fit.
This conversation is over.
Skreni bre, druže, skreni, ono šta je s tebe? Što sam ja uzeo da vozim ovaj auto sad? Hoćete da vam se stvarno svima načestitam mile nove godine, bežite bre ljudi bre. Koliko bre ima do ovde, brate, šta je ovo? Gde sam ja? Dobro. Ajde. Ovdje ideš levo, pa ideš, brate, pa prva desno. I onda iz neke, znači, ko Zemun, ono, iz Ugljenovačke, peta desno sam ja, razumeš? Aha, ipak je ovdje iz bulevara, dobro. Stigli smo, braćo, molim vas, samo ako nije problem, parkirajte ovdje vozilo. Moller Residence, 11:24. Pre nego što uđemo unutra, da pogledamo okolo, ima li šta zanimljivo. Ajde da uđemo kroz prozor. Ništa ovdje nema. Hajmo pokucati.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
I šta ona kada sedne, šta ćeš ti da radiš, brate?
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Neću još da pričam, nisam našao ništa o čemu bi mogli da razgovaramo. Najiskrenije ne znam ni što sam došao kod vas. Ali, okej. Da li ovo ima neke veze, ova Stradivarius violina? No. Okej, ovdje nismo našli ništa. Zar je bitno koju cipelu uzimam? Opet osmica.
Size 8.
Dobro, cipela broj 8, to nam treba. Ali nam fali još nešto ovdje, da vidimo da li je to ovo.
No sign of a wedding ring. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Znači jedno i drugo je ovdje, brate. Tačnije i jedno i drugo nije ovdje. I sat. Okej. Gospođo, mislim da je vreme da malo porazgovaramo.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
Brate, ne može dete da laže. Znači, dete sigurno ne može da laže, brate. Ta makar sve pogrešio, brate, neću reći da laže nikad.
Try.
Okej. Ajmo ovako.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her?
Znači, nedostaju dragocenosti tvoje majke. Gde, tačnije, da li znaš šta je sa tim stvarima? Šta je rekla, kaže da ne obraća pažnju na te stvari, to je realno. Nija ne obraća pažnju na te stvari.
She wore a wedding ring?
Amy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday.
Daddy bought it for her birthday.
Not a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
It's a mock-up present. Dobro. Kada si posljednji put videla majku?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Pazi, ne pričaš mi istinu, ali ne mislim da lažeš.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
State of... Aha.
Happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Dete moje, dete.
Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she'd leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Opa, znači po tome se, vrate, poznaju junaci, Golden Butterfly, ime ove misije i ime...
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to you.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your
kind of...
wife was found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
Zašto ti je prva reč bila found? Zašto si se toliko začudio što je nađena, brate?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Ok, imamo lika koji, brate, baš može da bude... Samo sekund. Ajmo ovako. Dakle, otisak cipela...
Why do you ask? It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
Reci mi, bre, druže, koji broj cipela nosiš, brate?
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Druže, ne možeš da, brate, misliš da nosiš 9 ako nosiš 8, brate. Znači, nema da misliš.
We found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30.
Druže, vidi ovo sad. Pritiskam dvojku pre nego što se pojavi.
Never go out by yourself? The bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Ti si radio ceo dan, brate.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Reports calling home repeatedly with no answer that night. Ne. Znači, opet je neko zvao u kuću i opet se niko nije javljao, brate. Dobro, ja sad tebi kažem ovo, znači tebe je zvao i niko se nije javio. Druže, lažeš me drugi put u 3 pitanja, brate. Daj da vidimo. Istorija nasilja u porodici.
And then strangled.
your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Butterfly brooch. Ajde vidimo da li će ovo da prođe.
You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Mogu ja da kliknem na ovo?
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
Spend money, all right?
Tu smo, Tico!
Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Aj bre, druže, ti meni izgledaš kao jedan lažov, ozbiljan, brate, ja ću ti kažem.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Javila se komšinica sama, a? Dobar dan, komšinice.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Druže, šta pališ ti to, ej?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. There he is. See him?
Ajde. Ma bre, vidi. Šta si radio ti, bre, druže? Nismo se pomerili od tvoje kuće, bre, metar jedan, brate. Si htio pališ cipelu, a? A, dobri moj, a osmica, jeli? Ne valja ti priča, Žaki. A ne možeš da objasniš ti meni ništa više, možeš objasniš u stanici samo, ajmo. Pakuj ga, brate. Pakuj ga. Bravo, komšinice, kako ste pomogli, svaka čast. Kad bi svaki komšija tako bio, razumeš, na usluzi, brate. Ali nekad je cinkarenje nego kad su bitne stvari, brate.
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Dobro, moramo da idemo da ga sada ispitujemo u stanicu pre toga. Evo ga telefon ovde. Nije ovo telefon. Evo vam.
We get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street.
Ti si uzeo da zoveš, brate.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Čekaj, bre, šta se dešava sad? Central Morgue. Ne znam gde da idemo, brate. Belmont's High School. Ništa. Treba mi, bre, druže, adresa, bre. Ti si zauzeo si mi mobilni, bre, čovječe. Treba mi adresa Belmont High Schoola. I onda idemo tamo.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Dobro, imamo lokaciju, prekini vezu, uđi u auto i da idemo.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Vozi tamo, ljubite, brate. Vozi, nije mi ni do čega. Gdje si ti bio, brate?
I didn't make the husband. Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae. What? The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
Znači, kada vidim koliko priča ovaj kolega, dođe mi da vozim ja sve, samo da on ne progovara. Mogu ja da vozim?
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away that way.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday.
A šta je sa... Šta je s likom koji se krije iz auta, alo? A najjače da neću, brate. Samo da mi se pojavi, brate, left click kako ću da polomim miša, samo da skočim na tebe. Klošaru jedan stani kad te jurim, bre. LAPD! Gde je otišao? Preko ulici. Ne gledam ja minimapu, baš me briga, brate. Ajde, brate, tu si na pravcu moj si na pravcu, brate. Ajde, tu si, moj si. Nema do sljedećeg zida, ima ipak, a? Ali nema do sljedećeg, ajde, moj si, batice, vidi kako se pojavila simbolično lopta, brate, za NFL. Touchdown! Car 11K.
Go ahead. 11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K code 2.
Znači, našli smo Mollerov auto koje je vozila njegova žena koja je preminula. Znači, je ubijena. Ajde sada šamar kao legitiman deo razgovora. Pljas, pa da ga pitamo opet, druže.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Šta ne znaš, šta se šunjaš, brate?
I like him a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
And why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Ovo je lik je, bre, ozbiljno manijak, brate. Daj da ga pitamo mi još nešto.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Butterfly brooch? To je ono malo prvo što sam ja rekao kao odgovor, ali nisam znao šta je. Odakle to kod njega, brate?
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Mislim da je to više nego dovoljno. Što znači? Nama se na lokacijama otvorilo... Aha. Ovdje ima nešto sigurno. A gdje je auto? Ovo je taj auto. Dobro. Manje više ova igrica je kao super. Ovo je super, ali kao ovo je druga misija za redom koja je apsolutno ista, brate. Jel da? Apsolutno ista. Dobro, brate, ja sad kad budem ušao u ovaj auto, na primjer. Ajde, ulazi kolega. Samo pre nego što nastavimo dalje. Idem da pozovem ovdje pojačanje da mi srede razgovor sa Hugo Millerom u policijskoj stanici, eto me kroz 15. Phelps.
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Tako je bre, obojicu hoću da ispitujem, ne jednog, pravo, zaboravio sam već da smo drugog isto uhapsili. Thanks man. Ajmo. Kolega. Ajmo.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him.
Samo da vidimo ovdje mapa. Bez da skrećem previše. Idem prva levo, pa opet prva levo.
He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
Brate, uopšte nekako naopako mapa okrenuta. Sve u svemu, ajmo.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard. And that was his car.
To je realno, brate, i meni govori sve da je ovaj Muller, ali brate, možda nije Muller. Ovo je sve, bukvalno ukazuje da je on krivac, ali šta radi ovaj lik što se krio pored, brate, Cola u osnovnoj školi, to mene zanima. Sad ćemo da vidimo, doći ćemo mi do konačnog rješenja bez ikakve muke. Ja ne znam kako nikog ovdje nisam udario. Ne vredi, pa šta su mi ubacili sirenu igricu ako niko ne reaguje na nju, brate, a? Hoće da mi objasni neko. I kakva je ovo mapa, šta sam ja vidio malo pre kada mi ovoliko treba da dođem do ovdje? Bože me sačuvaj, bre. Gdje sam ja? Ja uđem u ovaj tunel, da li... Da, dobro je, tu sam. Što neće? A preko puta šta je? A ako dođem ja sad preko puta? Dobro, evo nas u glavnoj mrtvačnici Los Angelesa. Da vidimo šta sad ovdje možemo da nađemo. I s kim treba da razgovaramo. Vište bra, ja nisam uopšte... Zar nisam ja krenuo u Muriju? U Muriju bre idem bre, neću bre da idem vamo. Ne znam što sam došao ovdje prvo. Bio sam ubeđen da sam stavio ovo da je Central Police Station. Relativno je blizu. Hvala brate, ružan zvuk ove sirene u tunelu. Pih. Ok. Central Police Station, here we come! Central Police Station. Thank you very much. Ajmo da uđemo unutra.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Dobro. 1 i 2, a? Idemo u keca.
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Interview room.
Mouthpiece towards strips off me at the grand jury.
Interview room 2. A gdje je interview room 1?
Don't need this?
Captain,
ajmo.
we're on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
O, nešto je ljut, brate. Šef, a?
You've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Ti si, brate, smećar jedan običan, ja ću da ti kažem, brate. Eli Rooney.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Ovaj lik ne zna šta je istina, je, znaš?
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss this place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot till it got
Viš,
bad.
brate, HM je i kod njega H&M, kapiraš? Ovo je preteča, brate.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I...
Wow, sam promenio mišljenje o njemu, brate, instant.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Brate, ovaj lik je odvrat. Aj samo završimo s njim.
Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Ovaj lik je toliko bolestan da on ne laže oko ovoga, sigurno.
Like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
Bre, pa čekaj, brate, da li treba sada da ga optužim ili da ga ne optužim, a? Kako bi te gledao sad, brate? Šta kažeš ti, kolega? Mnogo si mi ti mira nešto, brate.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
Kako je lagan, brate, možda stvarno i nije. Mada šta ja u životu svom znam o tome, brate. O, iz backenda. Uf. Bolestan čovjek, brate. Majke mi.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Šta? Znači da sam ispitivao prvo onog, brate mo... znači svakako... Dobro. Eto, skratio sam nam svima, brate, pomalo vremena.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach.
Koliko je sati? Pa da, sačekat ćemo da se ovaj outro završi i nećemo počinjati novu misiju, jer baš nema smisla.
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? They're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
O, bravo bre, momak, bravo, kakav razgovor za kraj emisije, ljubite brat, bravo. The Silk Stocking Murder, nećemo ništa o ovome da radimo jer nemamo vremena. Tako da završit ćemo ovo današnje druženje sa verovatno ovim snimkom.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the...
Šta je sad ovo treća gola žena žrtva, brate? Pa ljudi, je li ovo moguće da ste se stvarno toliko potrudili oko igrice, a?
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Kako kosi pljugu, načelnik jede, kosi pljugu, brate, sve, pije kafu odjednom, sve. Jedino što ćemo da uradimo sada je da vidimo, pošto smo malo pre dobili kada smo prešli sa 10. na 11. level, dobili smo odelo jedno. To odelo ćemo sada da probamo. Ovaj ćemo. Kako izgledam. Ništa ljudi. To bi bilo to za današnje avanture u ulozi detektiva Los Angeles Police Departmenta. Ja sam Milan Popović, ovo je Arena Esport kanal, vi ne menjajte kanal na pravom ste mjestu, mi ćemo se vidjeti jako brzo, a dok se ne vidimo, budite dobro, budite nasmijani, volite nekoga i neka neko voli vas. Ljubi brat. Prijetan ostatak dana i doviđenja.